Isabelle back with a brand new video, and today I'll be doing a highly requested video, and that video is what's on my iPhone, as you can see by the title. Before we get right into this video, make sure you give it a like, subscribe down below, and while down there make sure the notification bell so you can get notified every time I upload a brand new video. Also make sure to comment down below what I should film next. So let me stop rambling and let's get right into this video. Okay guys, so my phone is the iPhone X in the space gray color, and it's a 256GB, and that's most gigabytes you can get in this phone. My phone case is just this sparkly pink phone case, and it's very cute and stuff. And you can get it by Typo. Okay, so now let's stop talking about this part of the phone and let's get in the phone, you know? So the thingy, the screen recording will be over here so you guys can see what's on my phone. Okay? So let's start screen recording. It is basically just me in the mirror taking a picture. Okay, anyway, let's get in my phone. So, first app I have is settings. And yeah, I just have a bunch of things in there. Yeah. Then I have messages, and that's where I receive most of my messages from Vodacom and my daughter supplier and stuff, because we don't really message on there. Then I have calendar, and that's where I get to see the date, and yeah. Then I have contacts, and that's where all my contacts are in, you know. Then I have camera, and that's where I take all my pictures. And the next app is FaceTime. On Android, you can't really have FaceTime because it's designed by Apple and it's an app made by Apple. So, I don't think you can have this on Android, but I wouldn't know though. And FaceTime is where you get to call someone, but you get to see their face as well. The first folder I have on here is called Extras. And in Extras, I just have a bunch of apps that come with a phone that I don't use. Only app I use is Find My iPhone or Find My Friends, but yeah. Then I have WhatsApp. WhatsApp is what I use to message people, but it's slowly but surely dying on us, and we don't really use it. We use a new app that I'll get to in a moment. Then I have music, and that's where I listen to my music, but I don't really use the app, so yeah. Then I have maps, and I don't use maps because I can't drive, so I don't need that. Then I have clock, and in clock I just have timer, world clock, bedtime, and the stopwatch, and alarm, and yeah. Then I have notes, and in notes I just write a bunch of nonsense, as you can see, you know. Then I have the App Store, and that's where I get all my apps from, and yeah. So, the app that we use now to message each other, most people has not discovered this yet, but it's the word's getting around, and it's called Telegram. So, if you're in South Africa, make sure you download Telegram, because that's what we use to message now. And it's kind of basically the same thing as WhatsApp, but it doesn't have status and stuff like that. But yeah, that's Telegram. So the bottom bar, the apps that are in there is Safari, phone, and photos and mail. So Safari is Google, if you did not know, and it's the app that comes with the phone, and that's also another app that you can't download on Android. Then I have phone, and that's where I phone people. Then I have photos, and that's where I keep all my pictures I take with the camera, and yeah. Then I have mail, and that's the app I use to receive all my mail from companies and people, you know. So the next page just has folders, you know. So the first folder is called I don't know, because I don't know what to call that, so it's just called I don't know, and yeah. So in here I just have Showmax, and that's where you get to watch guess you things, but I didn't log into it, and I don't watch things on there. I just have it because my dad said I must download it. So yeah. Then I have an app that I'm not going to be talking about because it's basically where you get jailbreak things. Yeah, you guys can see the name, but if you want to get jailbreak apps, just download this app. Then I have two that I just downloaded because I saw it on an advert on a game, and yeah. Okay, so the next thing I have is photo and video, and in photo and video I just have iMovie, Clips, Pocket Video, Vont, CubeCut, Video Store, and FunMate. iMovie I just use to edit clips. Comes with the iPhone, but it doesn't come with iPhones that's from iPhone 6s I think, and up you have clips, but iPhones lower generations don't have clips, but they just have iMovie. Then I have Pocket Video, and that's also another app that you can edit with. Then I have Bond, and that's also another app that you can edit with. Then I have CubeCut. I don't use that. Video Store, I kind of use that. And then I have Funimate to make edits and stuff. Then I have Thumbnail, and these are apps I just use to make my thumbnail and stuff. Then I have Fonto, PicMonkey, and Layout, and yeah. Then I have Online Shopping, and these are all apps that I like to look at things, but I don't have money to buy things, so yeah. I've taken out Amazon, Goat, Shein, Mr. Price, Woolworths, and Superbalist. The main app I use on here is Takealot because it has a lot of things. It has makeup, has cameras, all those things. In Amazon, I like looking at Amazon's things because Amazon literally has anything you need. You just type it and then you'll see it. Go is a shoe app if you did not know, and that's where you can buy high-end brand shoes. You can basically buy Gucci shoes, Louis Vuitton shoes, you can buy Yeezys, you can buy Vans shoes on there. You can literally buy a lot of shoes on there, and they have for infants, they have adults, they have a lot of sizes. And you can choose the price, and they'll be like, yeah, that's a good price, and you can basically buy it for that price. And Shein's just another clothing app, and Mr. Price and Woolworths. Woolworths, you can buy food on there as well, but it comes the next day, which is silly. And then Superbalist is also just another clothing app. Then I have games. In games, I have Zombie Tsunami. So Zombie Tsunami is kind of getting old for me, but I don't delete it because I don't want to lose all the progress that I've done, and yeah. Then I have My Tom. So the reason I have My Tom is because in My Tom there's a game. I'll go in so you guys can see. It's taking forever. I have a game in here and it's called, what is it called? But Tom, basically you can play games inside of Tom. So that's why I like it. There's a bunch of games inside here. It's called Tom Run and it's really fun. And I really like it. But yeah. The next app I have is Best Fiends. I haven't played Best Fiends in a long time, so yeah. Hannah usually plays it for me. Then I have Tom Gold Run, and it's basically like Subway Surf, but it's connected to Tom and Talking Angela and all those things. I downloaded that game because my sister likes to go on my phone, and it's kind of fun. Then I have Helix Jump, and this is actually very addictive and it's very fun. So I really recommend this game. And yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what you have to do basically. So this is ball, and since I'm on purple, I can't touch the pink, and if I do, I'll die. So you have to move it basically, and this is what you have to do basically. And if you touch, and you get to yeah, so this is basically what you can do. And you get to different levels and stuff, and then you have your high scores and stuff, and every time you move, it adds points to your thing. And yeah. Then I have Flippy Race, and in Flippy Race, my sister discovered all this game, so credit to Gabby. So in Flippy Race, it's just this jet ski game, and you move it. Lots of edits. So you move it, and if you do flips and stuff, and they give you money, and you can upgrade your jet ski and stuff like that, and you get different levels. So this game is actually pretty fun, and I really like catch-up games. If you didn't know, they created this game. Then I have Run Race 3D. This is also another game that's very fun. So you run a race against different people, and you have this mini figure person thing, and you get to do these obstacle courses and stuff. I'll show you guys. So you have to keep it in, and you can jump as well and stuff like that. And yeah, this is basically what you do. And then I have Slither.io. This is a game that I used to play a long time ago. It's a snakes game, and you basically eat these dots and your snake gets bigger. Then I have Fun Race 3D. It's basically like Run Race 3D, but it's different obstacle courses, and you get punched and stuff like that. So these are all my games. The next thing the next folder I have is called Stuff. And in Stuff, I just have a bunch of random like apps. I have Bitmoji, and that's connected to Snapchat. Then I have TikTok, and it's Musically, but it was bought by a company, so now they call it TikTok. And yeah. Then I have Famous Birthdays, and that's where I get to see a bunch of celebrities' birthdays if I don't know their birthdays. Then I have Dub Smash. It's basically like TikTok, but it's like very old and stuff. It used to be very, very in. And yeah. Then I have the Ace Family app, and that's an app where you get to see exclusive content, and you get to see like merch, and you just get to see a bunch of things. And yeah. Then I have an app folder called Favo, and in Favo I have my favorite apps. So I have Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Netflix, Pinterest, VSCO, and Spotify. Snapchat is just an app where you like talk to people and you send them snaps, and yeah, basically. And yeah. So that's Snapchat. So if you want to add me, you guys can, oh gosh. You guys can add me over there. Yeah. Then I have Instagram, and in Instagram, it's a very popular app, and yeah. And then, this is my account, by the way, people. So, I posted a new post, and it done very well. Thanks. Okay. Next app is YouTube, and YouTube is, you already know because you're watching this video. If you're not, I don't know how you're watching this video, but yeah. Then I have Netflix, and this is literally the only app I use to watch stuff on. Oh, and I use Hulu, but yeah. Netflix is basically life, if you did not know. I'm watching Stranger Things at the moment, and it's pretty interesting, you know. And I'm only watching season 1, and season 3 came out today, and I need to watch it. I recommend it so far. It's like pretty good and stuff. Yeah. Then I have Pinterest, and in Pinterest I just get inspired by a bunch of things, and yeah. So if you want to see all my folders, I have trendy shoes, aesthetic bedroom, and then this is like my folder basically, and it's just called aesthetic, and it has a rain like umbrella. That's basically what I called it. And I just keep a bunch of aesthetic things in there, and then this is literally the most aesthetic post that I've posted, and yeah, I edited that, and yeah. The next thing I have is VSCO, and VSCO is the app I use to edit my Instagram pictures and my YouTube thumbnails, and yeah. So that's VSCO, and VSCO is pretty popular now and stuff like that. And you get to post a bunch of things on VSCO. You have an account, so you can get to post things. It's kind of like Instagram, but girls get to post on there, and especially girls. They post on here, but they don't get to feel insecure of likes and comments and things like that, because you can't comment on here, you can't like on here, so you don't feel insecure or anything like that. So it's pretty good, and yeah. Mostly photographers like to post on there and stuff like that. Then I have Spotify, and Spotify is where I listen to music on there. And yeah, so I don't listen to music that much anymore as I used to, but yeah. So I listen to Billie Eilish a lot, and yeah. That's Favo. The next app I have is called Editing. I have Huji. It's like kind of old. I don't use it anymore because it doesn't go with the theme of my Instagram and stuff like that. So yeah, basically it shows like, if you like old cameras, have like these streaks and stuff with like red lines and stuff like that. Now this is basically what that app does, but that you don't decide what like streak you want to do with. They decide. So yeah. Then I have Lomograph, and in Lomograph it's basically the same app, but you get to decide the streak you want through your thingy. So I'll show you guys. So you basically click on the thing, and then I'll show you and stuff like that. Yeah, that was a very disgusting picture I took. Then I have PixArt, and in PixArt that's where you get to have your aesthetic stickers and stuff like that. So I'll just show you a project I done. So this is my project I done on here, and it looks really cool and stuff. Yeah, that's PixArt. Then I have kweenIsabelle, and it's like you get to edit a bunch of cool things on there. So I'll just choose a random post, and then you get to press edit. And then you get to choose different filters and stuff like that. So that's kweenIsabelle. Then I have quick shot, and on quick shot you get to change the sky and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. So I'll choose a random post quickly. Okay, yeah, so I chose this. So you can go to sky, and then you can click on anyone, and then it changes the sky basically, and looks really cool and nice and stuff like that. And yeah, but you can also download a bunch of ones as well. And yeah. And then there's also magic, and then you click on the thing. You have there's a bunch of cool stuff on here. I just got this app yesterday, so it's like pretty recent, and I've just played around with it a little bit. And yeah, these effects and all these things. I like the rainbow, and yeah. But that's quick shot. So that's a really cool app. Then I have school. That's the next folder. Then I have books. I put books in there. Then I have photo math. Okay. I don't use this a lot, but I do have this on here. And it also, so basically you take a picture of your sum, and it will show you guys the thing, the answer, and the equation, basically. It'll show you the method as well. So like, it helps you with the method, and you can choose the method you want. So basically, I don't use this on tests because you can't take your phone. So, okay, just calm down, okay? Calm down. Then I have calculator, and in calculator, I just calculate numbers and stuff like that. Then I have the dictionary, and in here it's basically, it also give you the word of the day basically, and then it tells you the word of the day, and then it'll tell you what the word means. So you can basically search words you don't know what it means, and yeah. The next folder is called YouTube related. I have sub count, and this is where I just see my sub count. Thanks guys, so 200. Then I have YouTube Studio, and in here, this is basically where I get my thumbnails. I get to check my YouTube things and like my comments and all that stuff, and I get to see how much I increased and stuff like that. Then I have Social Blade, and that's where I see how much money I made and like, yeah, and stuff like that. Then the next thing I have is called emojis and text. So basically in here, I have this thing called characters, and in characters, you get these icons and stuff, and you get to like, you press done, and then you press copy, and then you can paste them on your like text and stuff. Yeah, so that's that. The next thing I have is called music, and in music I have Shazam, the iTunes store, and JBL Music. And the reason I have JBL Music is because there's 2 JBL speakers in the house, so that's where I get to like basically connect the music directly to that. But it's used Bluetooth, so yeah. By the way, guys, do you know the iTunes store won't be an iTunes store? They like taking it off with iOS 13, I think, or 14. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So you guys, if you have iPhone, enjoy iTunes store because it won't be there anymore. The next thing I have is weather, and in weather I just have golf weather and the weather app. Golf weather is more predictable. I can rely on it more than weather, and yeah. So yeah, that's that, and I just see the weather. The next page and last page is called I just have the random things on here. And I have like single apps and folders that I don't want to be on the other page because those are just apps I don't really use on here. So I have remote. So basically remote is connected to my Apple TV. So if I ever lose my remote, I can still connect this app to my Apple TV, and I can still control the Apple TV. The next thing I have is repost. So basically repost, you go on Instagram and you click on those 3 dots, and then something will say copy link, like, and then you go inside there. You go inside there, and then you get to save like videos and stuff from there. Then the next folder, the first folder on here is called fun, and I just have this app called Tiny Decisions. and you get to choose. You click it, and it's basically like a spinny wheel thing, and then they like choose it for you. It's like pretty fun and stuff. Then I have utilities. In utilities, I have Measure, the App Store, the Apple Store. So basically, the Apple Store is big by like Apple products and stuff. It comes with phone. And then I have this app that I don't know what it is. Yeah, I just have random apps on here that I don't even know what it is because I haven't used it. Then I have this other app. It's called InTouch app, I think. I don't know what it's called either because I don't know what it is. Then I have Invite Shop. I also don't know what that is, but yeah. The next folder I have is called Apple Watch. In Apple Watch, I just have a bunch of apps that connects to my Apple Watch. So I have Watch, and that's where I get to change the wallpaper, update the watch, and stuff like that. Then I have Activity, and that's where I get to see my goals and stuff that I reached for the day. The next app I have is called Health, and in Health, I just have Fit Accuracy, something like that. But I don't have a Fitbit anymore, so I don't need that app anymore. Then I have the Health app anyhow. Then I have Circadical, and that's the movie theater we go to, and that's where I get to check the movies and the times and book and stuff like that. So I never spoke about my wallpaper, but my wallpaper, I designed it, I designed it, so I showed you guys. I designed it on PixArt, and yeah. So it's very aesthetic. Yeah, so you can basically create aesthetic things. So that's my phone. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what's on my phone, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to comment down below what I should film next. And yeah, so I need to check who the shout goes to. And yeah, so the person, someone said that I should do this video, and that was X Chippendale and Hannah. You know Hannah, right? Yeah. So now I need to go into YouTube Studios and see who. No. So the person that gets the shout goes to Layla. That's just her name, Layla. Thank you for commenting and subscribing to my channel, and yeah. So I also like to thank you guys for 218 subscribers, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's video. And I'm sorry that I did not post in 3 weeks, but yeah. Bye!